Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today.
For Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Number 25 is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Santana at second with 2 down. Throw goes to third, in the dirt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Number 4 is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Cesar Hernandez.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Gray has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty D, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters. And when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The right fielder, number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Andujar shading to his right, and that ends. Here's Didi Gregorius. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Didi Gregorius.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. From the stretch. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Neil Walker. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-0 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Hernandez gloves it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And this one gets away. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Aaron Altair.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Here it comes on 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gregorius gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
On to first, and there were two down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He flied out leading off the ball game. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got two quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sliders in for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Now at the plate, number 25. He readies for his first plate appearance. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third. Here's Brett Gardner now. He popped out in his first trip. This is pulled into right. Williams is there, and they go down in a... Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Carlos Santana.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping into the box, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
up the 4th inning, right fielder, Aaron.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Herrera. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He drew a walk his first time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. 3-0 pitch gave him license to be selective, and he's able to get on base. The inning's still alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just...
And he runs out of gas between bases. Leading off the inning, number 4, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 4.
Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Up next will be Nick Williams. He popped out in his first trip. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he got him. Now in the box, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, now the throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Gray ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground, and that retires the... Here's Neil Walker.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Walker.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. Shoots this one over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely. Now at the plate, number 25. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 61.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position. But you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
2-1 to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Alfaro moving to his left. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Andujar at third with 2 away. pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jorge Alfaro.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's set. Here it comes. A little bouncer.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Check swing grounder to the right side. And they will tag him out between first and second. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Gray now on 2-0. In there, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 3-1. There's ball 4. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Andujar's got it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge, who scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Giancarlo Stanton, who's 1 for 2 in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now here it comes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 4 is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 4, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly
Your
use it.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Yellen.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0. Fly ball out to right field. Number 25 ranging into shallow right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Altair. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. In the air, out to right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Adam Morgan takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball to third. Bronco fields it cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He tripled last time up. Hector Neris comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. As a look, now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Neris, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Fouled away. Sanchez at third. Hicks at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll
pitching
make a
for
matchup move
Philadelphia.
here and bring on a
Number
southpaw to
52.
face the left-handed hitter due up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ball even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Yexel Rios will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the base.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this
Leading out for the
point.
Yankees.
First offering on its way.
Didi Gregorius.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And a good throw gets him 1 gun. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Hicks takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Is in. So now Carlos Santana. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped high in the air. Andujar is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fielded cleanly on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ball 1.
Count 1-1.
Softly hit out towards short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, number
First
11.
pitch on its way.
Gardner.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brett Gardner is retired to lead off the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Batting third.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side and into the box. Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Gardner on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
He froze him on the fastball there. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner will get there and he puts it away. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact, The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Didi Gregorius goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Number 4. They put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Coming to the plate now, number 4. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. 1-0 the count. Ball two now.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So now Carlos Santana. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Carlos Santana becomes out number 2 this inning. Lifted in the air out to right. Kipnis ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. Here's Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him.
The left fielder, number 24.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. He's set and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. There goes Brantley. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 2-0 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Sacrifice attempt here. Now he'll bluff a throw to third and go to first instead. And there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Up around the face. Number 4 waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Strike called. Now the throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Gomes gathers it. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired. 2 down now. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. And that's the third out. So striding in, Rajay Davis, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Carrasco. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Number 4 over to his left, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Alfaro, the runner at third with no outs. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Encarnacion. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. And their runners at the corners now. 0-1 the count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands.
On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. Runner on first with 2 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brentley is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And a wide one here for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. There is Franco. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ball 1.
Hernandez.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Digging in to try it again. Number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a breaking ball stays outside. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hernandez at third with nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis over to his right. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Up next will be Nick Williams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
That's a ball.
And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The pitcher, number 49.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Popped him up. In comes Naquin. He can't get there as it falls in. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Alfaro. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
On the ground to the left side. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Tyler Naquin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That ball's fast.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Settling in now, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning. And there goes Davis. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Davis. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And now the runner's trying for third.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Brantley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking for it.
Short, hit hard. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1-1. The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Alfaro is under it. Baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball. Next, here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Gardner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Judge stands 6'7" as you see him in the right-handed batter's box. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hoskins brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
0-1 the count.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1, here's the pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now. Settling in now, number 25, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And that misses, ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's taken high above the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Hit back toward the mound. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. No balls and a strike to count. Gray ready with the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. But he'll hold on to it as he'll just regroup here. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Up next will be Nick Williams as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. And we'll see how they play it here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that.
Oh, and he whips on it as it's by him at first. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're
a swing and a miss. That retired. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Sonny Gray. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Brett Gardner is on deck. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Williams. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little dribbler down the line. Franco ranges to his right, and that's the second out. Here's Didi Gregorians. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Down and away, ball one. Ball, 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got two quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Sanchez has a play. One away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Bases are empty, one man And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. From the stretch, check swing, called strike, 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit down the third base line. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging, and that will... Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0. Misses down below the knee.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. In there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Sanchez at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the. So coming to the plate, Nick Williams.
Leading off for the
First
Phillies.
pitch coming. Here it is.
Right fielder.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right, reined in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Sanchez is there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
High in the air out to center field. Number 25 is there to make the catch in the. Digging in, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 25.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Number 4 waits on it. 1 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny Gray. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Chopped in front of home plate. Alfaro scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First offering on its way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Jonathan Holder takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Old strike on the inside corner. Holder has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hoskins, the runner at third. Hernandez on at second with 2 down. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Weak chopper up the line. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Here's big Aaron Judd. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 2-0 on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is right there, 1 down. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Swings through it for strike number 2. Runners off for second. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins sprinting after it. And they can't run it down.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
High pop-up. Santana over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Runner back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gardner's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Again, another foul ball. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance, Neil Walker, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. 2 down. Next for New York, number 25. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Singled homer run in his last time up. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez moving to his left. 1 out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Franco has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner on the move. 1 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-0. And right into the shift. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
3-0 now. The 3-0. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Franco. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. high in the air, deep down the left field line. Hoskins is after it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Michael Franco.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Andujar is under it, one away. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
Popped him up. Walker in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out. In now, number 4, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 4.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
And that one just missed outside. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Hot shot on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding in, number 25. He stands in for the first time in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be left to a good hitting pitcher here in CC Sabathia. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2 balls and a strike now. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Nick Williams, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder,
Williams. Yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. Walker has it, the tag, and he is out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Now the first pitch from CC. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Stepping up to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Count is 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike now. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Popped him up. Alfaro has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Number 25 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Riding in once again, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready for another chance. Michael Franco. He topped out in his first trip. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In the dirt here. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Here's Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Popped him up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Neil Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 from CC. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off
The
walk.
3-1. And it's fouled away. 3-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Gardner. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Eflin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is in there. Williams stands at first with 1 out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. The pitcher, CC Sabathia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice. Aaron Hicks is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Very high, 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. That misses, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now.
Your attention, please. Now,
Runners
pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Luis Garcia.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes Gardner. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 41.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Slow bouncer to the right side. Walker right there, and he is out on the tag. Here's Didi Gregorius. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. The 1-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Williams ranging back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. Way in front of a great slider that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard on the ground towards short. And there's his first base hit in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
That's a ball.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. The 2-1 home. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Sanchez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready once again, number 25. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Standing in, Chad Green. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Tyler Austin will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Ball 1, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Hector Neris comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch.
Now pitching for New York, number 30.
Digging in. And looking for more, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. Gregorius is there, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2.
Number 4.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. His career numbers against Hector Neris is just 1 for 6. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and it's even at 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Didi Gregorius will be next. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Judge over at second. Gregorius at first, 1 gone. And it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams, 1 for 2.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that misses, 1-1. 2-1. 2-1, here it is. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Hector Neris. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1. Changeup in for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. To his right, Gregorius. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 3-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches a curve. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Popped him up. Santana will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. Digging in once again, number 25. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Edelbert Ramos enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 61, Edelbert Ramos.
From the stretch. Missed with a slider. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball that just misses inside. Soft liner to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Next for New York, David Robertson. Austin Romine will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Austin Romine.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need. Dylan Betances comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Stanton on the run. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 4. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Number 25 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Up next will be Nick Williams. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our